Welcome back to the Bright Setup podcast. So this is a quick one. We're just going to do a little rapid fire. We're the Monday after a holiday weekend, 4th of July, and this is going to come out on a Wednesday. And we just want to catch up. I mean, Erin and I actually, we have to be honest, we've been on together for almost an hour laughing.
Yeah.
Saying we should just record this, but we're going to catch you up. Don't worry. We'll give you all the tea. There's not much tea. But we are jumping into a rapid fire question, and Erin has no idea what I'm about to ask her.
And Chelsea has no idea what I'm about to ask you as well. It's going to be super fun.
Very scared.
However, though, before we get into that, you just got to visit your dad on the East Coast. So just catch us up to speed.
I did. Yeah, we got back last night. It was super cute. Such an East Coast, like 4th of July. You know, it's like so classic.
Quintessential.
On a boat, quintessential, red, white, and blue. The feel-good America that we all want, right?
That's good. I'm glad it was a good feeling.
Oh, it was so good. And, you know, you just never know with like the environment that we're in right now with our country, wherever you lie in that. You don't know, but it was fantastic. But you did start to say something. We're recording, and I want to hear. You taught a class and you had a message about 4th of July.
Yeah, I mean, it's just, I was a little conflicted this year on where we're at with everything in the world. And so I was like, okay, I need to find a message where I can bring joy to an American themed class where it's not so in your face, but it's also feeling good and just joyful. So I did like what you could call, well, actually somebody said was like a soft American themed class. And they're like, we loved it. Like the music was perfect. So I made a playlist for my like America themed class. Yeah, no, and it wasn't like in your face. It was just like celebrating different states, different towns, just different things like that. So anyways, I had this like kind of soft American playlist, and I was thinking about, okay, messages of what, you know, this holiday is all about. Obviously, freedom comes to mind, but like, what are the different ways you can think of freedom now? Freedom from comparison, freedom to move your body, freedom to be around the people you love, freedom to do whatever it is you set your mind to, freedom to live the life that you want to live. So that was kind of our main focus and our main message with this class last week. And it just felt good to talk about being an American with all of the gifts that we're given and just kind of changing it to like a little more joyful route with some of the narrative that we are used to hearing around this holiday.
I honestly feel like that's such a good message because it's so true. We can get angry about anything that you're not satisfied with the state of our country, but we are very lucky that we do have so much freedom. And it's funny, when I was back at my dad's, we were talking about something that Anthony has said since we first started dating, which is that's yours to own. And like, that's very annoying sometimes when someone says that's yours to own. I'm like,
yeah.
But it's also very freeing to, okay, if that's yours to own, then you can change it. And if someone else is putting something on you that you don't want to absorb, that's theirs to own. Like, you don't have to absorb it. You can just continue to be grateful for waking up with a healthy body, waking up with a family, waking up with a roof over your head. And the freedom that we have, we really do have so much. So I think focusing on that it's such a beyond 4th of July, like it's such a good reminder. So
I didn't really know exactly what was going to come out of my mouth because, you know, anything can happen when you're teaching. But I was very proud of the message that we constructed or that I constructed and that how well it resounded with everybody. So anyways.
Okay. Good. Okay.
On to our rapid fire questions. So our goal with these rapid fire questions are to talk about things that maybe we wouldn't normally talk about or that we have not shared yet, just so you can kind of get a little more invested in the Bright Side Up podcast and know a little bit more about me and Chelsea. Like, who are we behind these mics? Because we want to bring about a sense of positivity, but we also don't want toxic positivity. Like, not everything is going perfectly in our lives. And we obviously do have some opinions and we want to share them with you. And hopefully it resonates with you as well.
I do have a good first one. Okay. If someone spent 24 hours pretending to be you, what would be the hardest habit that they would have to keep up with? Is that not a good one?
No, I think it's multitasking. Like, I multitask all day long. And I know that that's not the best way to live your life because it's like squirrel, like all of my ADD coming in. The multitasking, like, I wish I could just focus on one task at hand, finish it to the end of its glory, and then move on to the next one. but I'm constantly 3/4 of this one, half of this one, a chunk of this one. And I'm not finishing it all in the timely manner that I want it to be done in a day. And so I feel like that would be the hardest part. And that's what I'm trying to, okay, Erin, finish it all the way, not 3/4, 4/4. Finish the whole entire thing before you move on to the next thing. And I feel like that like sporadic habits that I've just created in my day would be so annoying.
I have to say, I think most people would be shocked because from the outside looking in, like it looks like you have everything dialed. And even from the inside, because we work together, like looking in, you seem like you have everything dialed. But then sometimes I'm like, thank God she's not as dialed as she looks because she would kick me out in a second because I'm not dialed at all.
I mean, our text messages between each other are constantly like, oh my God, I totally forgot. Oh my gosh, wait, we have this. Oh wait. And then we do that, both of us, like back and forth. Like we have no room to judge or get mad at each other because we both do the same exact thing to each other.
But like, from the outside looking in, like you do keep it dialed. But I think that's such a good reminder. Like we see these things that look so polished and we're like, why am I not like that? No one has their stuff together. We're all just trying to make it work, right? That's what I'm telling myself.
I think it's just the older sibling in me, like where I had just everything. I'm right on top of that, Rose. Like everything had to be together and not by anyone's like made that pressure on me. It was just my own. Yeah. I think it's just your own first sibling pressure. I don't know. I have no idea.
Oh my gosh. Truly traveling home with Bella in the airport. Cause like when the kids were young and I traveled with them a lot when they were young.
Yeah.
By myself. And I kept it dialed because you have to. You have toddlers, you've got babies, like, but the older they get, the more I'm like, oh, they're good. And I'm like, Kayla, what gate are we at? And Bella showed me this reel and it was like dads and firstborn daughters at the airport versus moms and the rest of the kids. And it's like the dads and the firstborn daughters are like, they're dialed. And then the other, we're like shopping.
Yeah.
Bella's like, Mom,
boarding, right?
We are going to miss our flight. But we never do. We like don't miss our flight. We make it somehow. But firstborn daughters and dads keep us together.
That's hilarious. But then now when I go to the airport with Dante, like I check out, like he can take over and I'm like firstborn daughter. Nope, we're good.
Not me. Don't know her.
Not me. Don't know her. Okay. I already know this one, but texting or voice notes?
Oh my gosh. Voice notes forever. I love a voice note. I love to send a voice note. I love to receive a voice note. Anyone who has my number, send me a voice note.
Right.
All day long. Like give me a 20-minute. I actually have one from this morning that someone sent that I'm so excited to go like for a walk after this and listen to. They're the best because who has the time for a phone conversation?
I know.
And also I'm so all over the place. I can't text you all of my thoughts. Like it needs to be a voice note and it's going to go all over the place. But by the end of the voice note, I would hope that you like got the conclusion. It's full circle 100%. And you listen to it whenever you want. Like I can listen to this in 2 days and get back to her.
I know.
So that forever.
And it's just so fun to hear the other person's voice because sometimes texting, email, whatever, like it doesn't ever, you need to hear the voice inflection. You need to hear like the laughing. It just feeds my soul. I love a good voice note.
How many times do we have voice notes between each other that like, I like talk back to you in your voice note. I'm like, yes.
Always. I do wish like there was some sort of like, like a little like button you could interrupt. Like I'm just listening to this part. Like I don't want to forget, like I don't want to forget to respond to each thing. Like there's like 17 topics you're talking about in one voice note. It's hard.
But okay. So when we lived in Solana Beach, we lived in townhomes. So there are lots of neighbors. And I remember getting out of the car with like listening to a voice note. And the girl who parked next to me was in her 20s. And she goes, are you in your 40s? And I go, yeah. And she goes, I figured because you're doing voice notes. I was like, you're missing out in your 20s if you're not doing voice notes. Is it a sign of age?
I didn't know that.
Let us know. I know.
Wow.
Are you in your 40s? I was like, do I look it? Have you seen my child photos?
Like saying the same thing. Oh yeah, my mom does voice notes. Like, what? Okay. Interesting.
I did buy a gold bracelet 2 years ago. I'll never let go of this at Goriana in Laguna Beach. And I was like, this is cute. And the girl goes, yeah, I recommend that to all the older ladies. I was like, and I told her, I said, that's not appropriate to say. Like, I highly recommend. And Bella was mortified because I was kind, but I told her, I go, I don't recommend saying that to people.
What did she say back? Oh my gosh.
It's just like, oh no, I didn't mean that. Like, you don't look old. I was just saying, like, it's a really good gift for older ladies to give each other. I was like, you are digging a trench. And Bella is like squeezing my arm, so mortified. I remember
so
being
funny,
Bella's age, and my mom would be so direct with people.
Oh, yes.
And I was mortified. But it's kind of invigorating and like freeing. I wasn't being mean. I was just like,
yeah,
you're in sales. I highly recommend you don't say that.
This is not
you
a
should
line.
say, everyone loves that bracelet. It is so flattering.
Right. Gosh,
I recommend that to all the older ladies.
Wow, you probably just saved her career right there.
Or she got fired. I don't know. It's a lesson.
It is a lesson for sure.
All right, next question. Which one? Okay. This one is neutral. Like it's not a scary question. What is one completely random thing that you're weirdly obsessed with right now? And it could be nothing to do with wellness. It could be like a show. It could be a recipe or a workout. Like what are you really vibing?
Well, most recently, I just read a book. I read a book, Chelsea, in 3 days, like over 300 pages. I read it in 3 days.
I have not had a book like that in so long. What book is it?
Okay, so the author is Frida McFadden. She's the author of all the Housemaid series. And she just has these like fun, like love story thrillers that always have a fun twist at the end. And so you read it knowing her style. You're like, okay, I know it's going to be a twist. I know there's going to be a twist. And sometimes you can kind of figure it out. And it kind of goes back and forth. This one kind of went back and forth, back and forth. And then there's always one that you're not expecting. And there was two twists that I was not expecting. Like, oh, okay, that was a good one.
No way.
That would be my guilty pleasure kind of weird obsession just in the past like 72 hours. My book.
Do you have to read The Other Housemaids to read that book?
Oh gosh, no, it's completely unrelated. So my book is called The Inmate. Yeah.
Okay.
What is one thing your kids are roasting you about right now?
Oh my God, so many things. Do you know how many times I got roasted this vacation? Are you kidding? And like, I'm roasted
mind first.
Just how ADHD I am. And like, but we always get where we need to be. And like, everyone always gets to work or to practice and everyone always has a meal. Like, I will always figure it out. Like, I don't drop the ball, but
nope, never.
A little chaotic on the way there.
You got to enjoy the journey, guys.
No, they're like, we had a 2-hour layover.
Yeah.
In Dallas. And I got the kids' food. Like, Bella wanted Starbucks. Caleb wanted Smashburger. Dallas airport is terrible for clean food. I walked the whole thing. I ended up getting a Caesar salad from TGI Fridays.
Yeah.
And then I came back and Bella goes, we had 2 hours. I finally get my food and I come back. She goes, we're boarding in 4 minutes. Like, I cannot believe that you, like, I love to push it to the line. Like, I just wait until we have to rush because I want to rush. I love the rush.
Oh
so that's what I'm roasted on all the time. And it's tough because I'm to the point in parenting that I could do all of this when they were toddlers and babies and they would never know.
No.
Because everything was taken care of. No, like nothing was ever a hazard. Everyone was fine. But now that they're so aware, I kind of feel like I'm the child and I have to really change that because sometimes I feel like Bella's parenting me because she's very type A. And then I'm like, that's not healthy.
You got
okay. Well, I'm going to ask you the same question then because I'm curious. What are your kids roasting you on?
Well, the first thing that comes to mind is, I mean, Luca's not really old enough to roast me quite yet. He just loves everything about me. And
enjoy it. Enjoy it.
Just settle in. It's like, Mom, I just love you. He'll like hold my hand like this, like interlace my fingers, you know? Anyway, so he is my love bug, but Grace, she just got onto Instagram. And so although she likes going onto my Instagram page and like looking at all like the things that we've done together, because, you know, we used to do a lot of dances together. Now she like does not want to have anything to do with me or that because a lot of, you know, all of her friends now have social media. And so now it's like a thing of like her friends seeing her do that with her mom. It's like a whole other chapter that I didn't even really process when we were doing that, you know? Yeah, she kind of just roasts me for like anything like cringy I've ever done online, or like if I'm repeating myself, like if Mom, you told me that. Yeah, like she won't even let me get it out again. I'm like, I know I've said that to you before. Sometimes I don't know if I've said it to her before, but other times I don't even know if she's listening to me. So I like feel like I have to say it again. Yeah, Mom,
totally.
You told me that before. Yeah, I know. Yeah, you've told me that.
No, it's tough because I love sharing like my life. Like I live in stories. Like if you follow me, I'm always in stories and I love sharing the kids. There's so much I would love to share, but they won't let me, which is totally
Yeah,
fine because they
I
are
know.
like, I got to give them the autonomy and like the, ability to say no. But I'm like, that's so good.
I know. I know.
But
It
they
is
don't like it.
hard. Yeah.
But I did go when this was like 6 months ago, I think.
Mm-hmm.
And I changed my Instagram handle to Chelsea Valentino for about 30 minutes. And then Bella goes, "No, Mom, you're healthy with Chelsea. All my friends love you for healthy with Chelsea." And I was like, "No, I'm kind of done with healthy with Chelsea. Like, we're retiring that." She's like, "No, you have to be healthy with Chelsea." And so I was like, "Okay, you like healthy with Chelsea?"
Seriously, they like to see it.
But it's also cringe.
But if you're not being cringe, are you even doing your job right? You know?
No, I always hope to be the cringe
Me
in the
too.
room. I hope
Me
to
too.
inspire these girls to be the cringe.
To be the cringe.
Being the girl in the corner who is
In the safe
watching the
zone.
girls be cringe, being like,
Yes.
"I wish I could do that, but I don't feel confident enough to do." Be
Thank you.
cringe.
Thank
Who
you.
cares?
Thank you. That's the name of this episode, by the way. Be cringe.
Okay, we're going to go to purchases. What is your favorite Amazon purchase that you've influenced people to buy more than anything else, or that you love the most? Like, what is an Amazon buy in the past, let's say, month that we all need?
The slippers.
I literally, mine are over there. I got really hot.
Yeah.
I had to take them off. I took those to North Carolina.
I'm giving them as gifts now.
Everyone gets a slipper.
Everyone gets a slipper. They are just so good. They're like Tempur-Pedic on the bottom. Your toes are exposed. And so here it is on my foot.
They're so cute.
Your toes are exposed. And so you can wear them year round.
Yes.
And I don't know. They're just my favorite.
I
Mule
love
slippers
them.
are kind of hard to stay on. And then the ones that go around your ankles, like I always like end up crunching, like stepping on.
Yeah,
so
no,
like
you don't want
the
that.
heels down. I don't want that. These ones are my favorite.
We're linking them in the show notes. They're the best slippers. And they're only like $20, right?
No, yeah. They're perfect for like part of your gift. Like it's amazing. Yeah.
That is that was a good answer. Good job.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Thank you. Do you have something that you love that you purchase?
I only am influenced.
Perfect.
But the Colleen Rothschild under eye.
Right?
I love
I
the little, you just dab it.
Yeah.
And it wakes you up.
It's so good. Especially before you go work out or go teach. Like I love that because it's not like cakey. It's just like perfect. A little brightening.
All right, Erin, our podcast is called Bright Side Up. So we love to ask every guest that's on, even though you're a host, how do you live your life bright side up?
Okay. And then you're going to have to answer this question too.
I will. Okay.
I love being around people that light me up. And I also like to light other people up. So I love being interested in people's stories. I love learning about other people's lives. I love being around my friends and family that make me feel really, really good. I also love movement. Like I know that I need space in my day to move my body and fill my cup in that way. And I try not to have toxic positivity, but I try to look for the bright side in most situations. And I feel that by doing all those things, being around the people that I love, being present in those situations, moving my body, that when life kind of gets off course, I can get it back on course more quickly. And I feel like doing all of those things radiates a certain energy in you, and it just comes out kind of like through your pores, and like the way that you walk into a room, the way that you present yourself in certain situations, that good energy by doing all those things, that is how I live my life bright side up. Is that a long-winded question? Long-winded answer?
Well, I almost cried 3 times. That was the best answer.
Really?
This is like, we're coming up on episode 100. That was the best answer. Well, I would like to plead the fifth.
Nope. Go ahead.
That was so good.
Really?
I saw so many flashes of times together. Like you walking in a room, you light up a room. Your sister lights up a room. The Kennedys just do. I've shared this story before, but like when I first met Courtney, I literally had this like magnetic draw to her on the elliptical. And I was like, this person is meant to be in my life. Yeah. And then it led to you. It's such a beautiful thing when we find the people who do light us up. Like I've said it before, like we asked, when do we feel most like ourselves? And it's teaching classes and on here. Like I'm so jet lagged and tired, but I'm having we've been on for maybe 3 hours now.
Shorten this podcast episode up. We won't give
It'll
you
be 30 minutes. We'll make it 30 minutes. But you guys, we've literally been talking for like 3 hours.
Yeah, it's the best.
But it's so true. It is so true. And you do that so well. And I think it is so inspiring to so many other people to see, like, we can choose to live that way, especially when life can be, look, you can look at the dark side. You can there's plenty of proof that things are not good, but there's so much proof that things are amazing. So yeah, I love that.
And so how do you live your life bright side up, Chelsea?
I just do what you do. Just kidding. I think I've always been eternally optimistic. Like in any situation I really try to find like the good in it or the lesson in it or I will always tell the kids, don't be a victim. And if something you can do, like honestly, the best thing is when it's in your control. Yeah. When you take ownership of what's going on in your life, you can do anything with that. We don't don't point the finger outwards. Look inside and be like, okay, how can I make this situation better? How can I move into a different place? I just think that we have a lot of control on where we go. And as long as we decide to take that ownership and surround ourselves with people who want to live bright side up. Truly, Erin and I have talked about this. I don't think we've said this on air before, but I think a lot of podcast shows, things go big because it's like drama or it's gossip. Like, look at the news. People want this like bait. We will never be that at Bright Side Up. We're not going to be it. We want to lift our vibrations, but it will always be uplifting. We promise you that. So that's how I live my life Bright Side Up.
And Chelsea, you do. You may get to the journey with only 30 seconds left of whatever timeline that you're on, but you make it fun, dang it. You make the journey fun and you get things done and you make sure that everybody is seen and accounted for. Like you always do that so well. So you live your life bright side up in ways that many people don't even see. But if everyone were to truly see every single thing that you do and how you care for everybody in your life, like it would blow everybody out of the water. So keep doing what you're doing.
Thank you. Right back at you. All right, you guys, thanks for hanging out with us. This went in so many different directions, but all right. Love you guys. Watch us on YouTube, hang out, and thanks for being here.